I want to talk to you about fear for a moment, because the thing about fear is we've all heard the word fear often, and I think we don't put as much weight to it as there needs to be, because fear is a dangerous thing. Fear is a monster, it's a thief. But when we talk about it like, I'm so afraid of commitment, and then we leave it at that. I'm so afraid of failure. And we talk about fear as if it's something to be played with, something to be messed with. But I want to talk about it in a different light today and paint it as the monster that it really is, and the thief that it really is, so that you can really get to see fear for what it is. Fear is a monster. Fear is a thief. Fear paralyzes the dreamer and it steals the dream. Fear is dangerous, and so I want to get into it because the word, there's a word that I have made the word pretty much that is a theme of my life, and it's a phobos. A phobos is a Greek word that means without fear. And we hear the word phobos all the time when we talk about this and that phobia, arachnophobia, this phobia. We have all kinds of phobias, and we talk about it once again as if it's something to mess with. Fear is not something to mess with. So what I'm going to do today is I want to paint a picture by telling you 3 stories. I'm going to give you 3 different scenarios, and hopefully in this I'll be able to paint fear as it really is. I'll be able to give you a picture of what fear really looks like, of what fear is really capable of what it really is. Because you see, there's a lot of us right now, maybe you're in a horrible soul-sucking situation that you call a relationship because you were so afraid of being alone, but you're not thinking about it. Or maybe you walked out on something that could have been life-giving and beautiful because you were so afraid of commitment. That's a problem. Maybe some of us, you are in the pits. Every single day you are going to the pits. You call it work, but you go into the pits every day because you are so afraid of stepping out and doing what you're passionate about, what really gets you going. Hear me out. Fear is nothing to play with. Some of us, you are so afraid of not fitting in that you don't know who you are anymore because you've done everything it takes to fit in, because you were so afraid of somebody saying, nah, I don't approve. And so I want to tell you a story. I remember a couple years ago, I met this girl that I knew back, a few years ago, and this girl meets me at a party. It was a wedding, so at reception, I'm over there, I have my appetizer, and she comes over to me, she has a drink, and we start to speak, we start to catch up, and I remember that I had a crush on her, so I was like, God, if this is you, yes. So we start to catch up, and as she talks to me, she says to me, I've actually been thinking of stopping with drinking. I want to be like you. And when people say stuff like that, I don't take it at face value. I think there's something a little bit deeper. I was like, why do you want to stop drinking? I want to know. And then she goes into it. She tells me, she says, over the past year, I've been drinking so much. Every single day I have been drunk, and it has gotten out of control. I'm in varsity. My life is falling apart. I've been drinking so much, and I just want to stop. I just want to walk away from that. I said, why have you been doing that? And she said, the truth is, at the beginning of the year, I fell pregnant, and then I had an abortion. And I was completely gutted. I was heartbroken. And then I thought about the fact that this is what fear does, right? She was so afraid of facing her demons that she made room for greater demons. Ooh. Listen to me. Have you ever been so afraid of facing your demons that you make room for even greater demons to come into your space, and now you have no strength to fight? You can't stand. You are paralyzed. You don't know what to do, where to go, because you have made room for so many demons because you were so afraid of facing those demons. Listen to me, whatever it is, get up and face it. I know you're afraid, we all get scared. Get up and face it.